Good evening and welcome to Banana Slug News. I'm Tamara Bakarian.
And I'm Betsy Sachs. Now that the sun is out, you're probably not spending as much time on campus as you used to. We're here to fill you in on what you've been missing around campus while you were at the boardwalk. Here's what's news. The rumor has been circulating around campus that the entire Community Studies department will be defunded as a result of this year's harsh budget cuts. Here's Renee Cooper with more on what is really happening to UCSC's innovative major.
You've seen it in the articles. You have heard it from your friends. But is it true? Is Community Studies really going to be cut from Santa Cruz after 40 years of existence? Let's listen to what Chancellor George Blumenthal has to say on the issue.
So let me be clear, there is no proposal on the table to eliminate Community Studies. There is no proposal on the table to eliminate the Community Studies major. I'm not promising you that that could never happen in the future, but there is no such proposal.
The Dean of Social Sciences is proposing to eliminate all the staff positions in the Community Studies department and disperse the faculty, either individually or collectively, to another department or departments. But according to Mike Rockin, that is not possible.
What would the department look like if it was run under another social science department? Is there capacity within different departments to hold the community studies major?
I think the problem is what department in their right mind would be interested in taking on new work without staff to support it. I think that's a non-starter. Explicitly, the sociology department was asked by the dean last Tuesday, a week ago Tuesday, whether or not they would be interested in taking over the community studies program, and they voted to not take over the community studies program. I think they would be literally crazy to want to take over some other program without additional resources.
Who then will be affected by the termination of the Community Studies major? Just faculty, staff, and students? Rose and Chelsea from Santa Cruz AIDS Project, a local nonprofit organization, gives their point of view.
What would your organization look like without our community studies department?
So much sadder, for one. They are so enthusiastic. They're bringing so much dedication and so much prior knowledge about the issues that we're doing. We're doing everything from like direct service with people already living with HIV and AIDS to direct service with education prevention, running the needle exchange, doing community outreach, presentations in schools. We're depending on these volunteers to really take the role of a staff that the kind of quality of the commitment that they're bringing is different than most other volunteer programs, I would say. But like I'm saying, we're seeing anywhere from 2 to 3 full-time interns for 6 months every year. So that's entire programs that wouldn't be able to run.
No staff, no major. If the Dean of Social Sciences does in fact eliminate staff and faculty from the Community Studies department, the entire major will cease to exist. This will not only terminate a distinguished major due to celebrate its 40th anniversary, but will also affect organizations locally and nationally that benefit from the valuable work done by community studies students. The final decision will be made on July 1st. Let's hope the right one is made.
In an electronic message to students, the Department of Student Affairs emphasized their commitment to tighten security on UCSC's unofficial notorious holiday, 420. Student Affairs cited the abrupt increase in on-campus population on April 20th as a risk to student safety and our academic reputation. As a result, Student Affairs announced a no-guest policy in on-campus residence halls to be enforced through contractual agreements from Friday, April 17th to Monday, April 20th. In addition, the west entrance to campus was temporarily closed and on-campus transportation was strategically limited. The message is clear that 420 is not welcomed by UCSC administration, but will it continue to be recognized by UCSC and the Santa Cruz community? That's for you to decide.
We're all aware of the recent dramatic shifts in our economic environment. What UCSC students are not certain of is the effect our current economy will take on next year's tuition. Will this rising financial burden be too much for some UCSC students to carry? Here's BSN's Maria Vega with more.
Hi, this is Maria Vega reporting for Banana Slug News, investigating the truth behind rising tuition costs here in UCSC. It comes to no surprise to mention the economic crisis here in the United States is greatly going to affect tuition costs for UCSC students the next 2009-2010 school year. But how are students preparing themselves to survive this crisis?
I haven't really thought about it up to now, but I need to start thinking about how I'm actually gonna survive this crisis. I think I'm probably gonna try to find a job or something like that.
The economic crisis that we're going through. Well, personally, I want to find a job, and also apply to scholarships to to support my financial need in school.
I guess I'm preparing to survive this crisis by trying to get an education, planning on getting loans to pay for my education, just hoping that with a degree I can kind of work my way out of it after college.
Well, my biggest concern, I would say, would be the loss of jobs that a lot of people are going through, and people losing their jobs, and through losing their job, they lose their mortgage, and also students themselves not being able to go to college because of that.
That I won't be getting financial aid for the next school year, stuff like that, and I'll have trouble finding a job when I need one.
My biggest concern is probably the fact that people are going to get too crazy about it and react too much to it, and not slow down, just take things calmly.
According to UCSC's on-campus newspaper City on a Hill, March 10th, 2009 edition, student fees at the University of California, UC, have almost doubled since 2001. The governor of California is attempting to fix the $14.5 billion annual state deficit, so he is cutting $17.3 billion from the state budget. This includes 9.5% reduction in state higher education. But are UCSC students aware that there will be significant changes in their academic fees next year?
It's going to be academic fees? No, no, I'm just playing. No, actually, I wasn't really aware until I would say last week. I guess last week, yeah, just a whole bunch of rumors, but I guess just recently, yeah. So I am aware.
I didn't know that they would be significant. I did know that there was going to be a rise, but I didn't know how much.
I heard about it, but not really aware. They gave me the whole everything about it, the whole shebang.
How do you think UCSC could improve in notifying the students?
Well, I definitely think they could be doing a better job of informing us, but I don't think that they're doing a bad job, and I think, if anything, they're not going to do a great job at it to keep it out of our minds and hopefully not drive students away.
No, I don't think the school's doing a good job informing students about their tuition being increased, because I just found out last week. What's up with that, right?
Well, not at all. I rarely know anything about it, and I would probably love to know, because it has to do with everyone here, all the students and staff.
Do you think the UCSC dropout rate will increase because fees are higher?
Maybe, yeah. Well, no.
Probably it will, especially because there's a lot of us, that especially Latinos, that are coming in thanks to scholarships and thanks to money from the government, and without it, I don't think they're gonna be able to continue their education.
I actually do believe dropout rates will increase because of the increase in tuition.
The information provided to UCSC students is that tuition is going up. Unfortunately, there are many unanswered questions in the minds of many students, and no one we can really direct them to. This is Maria Vega reporting. Back to you in the studio.